record to the computer. Okay, so we are recording. So let's see if we get this right. Welcome to a recap. I think I got it. Do you now just see the Jackpot Jaguars? Awesome. Thank you, Danielle. Okay, so welcome to the recap of the Jackpot Jaguars September meeting. I know I apologize for not getting to it sooner. I said even at the meeting, we had a lot of new girls, newer girls that haven't had a holiday season yet that wanted to come and couldn't make it. And this is a really good one for you guys. So I wanted to make sure I did this as timely as I could. I didn't want to get any closer to Thanksgiving because then we're getting into the holiday season, starting in November, really starting with Halloween. So I wanted to get a replay up so you could at least have these ideas to, pick what you want out of there. Don't try everything. Pick the ones you like and run with them. And so, yeah, we just went over all what the team's done so far this year, but here we go. We'll go right into the oh, it's not letting me do it from here. Okay, wait a second. All right, resume slideshow. Okay, now it should work. There we go. We hit the top 10 for August. Well, none of these girls made it to the meeting, so we'll let them see too if they watch the replay. These were our top 10 for August. Cherie did 10,000, although she hit 100,000 last month. So, yay! And it's only September, October, so it's fabulous this year. You guys are doing a great job. In August, we did 68,451. And total team sales as of the end of August were 637 and change, which is good because we only did 744 last year, and we're already over 700,000 for this year. So very good. All right, so let's get right into it. Fall and holiday ideas. So, well, we already have back to school, so we're in October now. So I apologize for that. But still, you can still book some last-minute Halloween-y parties. Mischief Night's another good one I like to try to book a party on. It's on a Monday night this time. It's like planting the ideas in their head that, if you give them a theme like that, especially around a holiday, lots of times it makes it more fun for them, and the hostesses get more excited about their party, and they get more into it. So when they're more excited, they tend to be more excited about getting their guests there. And when they're excited when they invite their guests tend to want to come and bring friends. So lots of times it will help get your attendance up too if you have an excited hostess who's motivated. And but Halloween parties are really good. Mischief Night, like, hey, get into some mischief. Haha, we've got plenty of products for that. Hand out goodie bags to the moms at Halloween if you go to Halloween parade in your town, or even to the trick-or-treaters, or if you're out trick-or-treating with your kids. Don't hand them to the kids, even though they don't have anything nasty in them. They still, some moms get a little freaky when you hand a kid something that says pure romance on it. But I have on the next, I think it's the next slides, the pictures of some of the things I'm talking about here. So I have a picture of the spider ring and the cards that go with it. It has a little saying with it like, I gave you a ring, now give me a ring. And you take those little cheap plastic spider rings that you can buy like a gross of them, like 12 dozen of them for next to nothing on like Amazon or Oriental Trading, or probably even at your dollar store. I bet they sell them. You take one of those little black spider rings and you tie a ribbon around it and either tie your card to it. You could put it in a goodie bag if you didn't want to bother tying ribbons. You could get one of those little Ziploc goodie bags at the dollar store with pumpkins or, a Halloween theme on them. And, you put a little card in there. You put your business card in there, put this cute little saying in there, and that's it. And you're handing that. You don't have to hand out samples, or I guess too expensive. But you can I made 144 of these before and handed them out at parade and to all the moms that came to the door with their kids, because my kids, well, she's 23 now. But when she was, in her teens, they would go out, and I would just sit at home and hand out candy. So that's when I handed these out. And, I did get some calls back on it. So it is definitely a good way to get your name out there, especially if you're newer at this in your own neighborhood. So, you'd be surprised. A lot of these moms need a break, especially when you see the ones with the little kids who are rambunctious. And they're going to be more rambunctious after they have all that candy. So give them something to look forward to. Halloween grab bags. I don't know if you've seen the girls do grab bags. Like, they'll put up a post with pictures of, like, gift bags. and say, you know, there's X amount of dollars in products here, and you get it for this price each. Tell me if you want, what number you want, and they'll number them like 1 through 5 or something like that. You can do them for any season. Of course, Halloween's another season for that. Football widow parties on Monday nights or Thursday nights too now, or Sunday afternoons. Fired up for football for the women who like to watch the football games, maybe have a party, you know, during the football game that, you know, you have the game on in between. Let's see, try themes or for Sunday night football. If their team's playing on Sunday night, have the Sunday afternoon party and then get fired up for the football game that night. But try themes, because that's, you know, it makes it for fun bookings. It makes the hostess more likely to book that time of year if it's a theme she's excited about and it's a seasonal theme. All right, let's see what's next. All right, yeah, this was a picture. This was the back to school post I did. While the kids are away, the moms will play. So a little late for that now, but you can use it. You can use that next year. And then there's a idea of the grab bag. Somebody put up 8 Halloween bags, and they put goodies in each one. And they put up a post saying, tell me what number you want. Each bag is, say, $39 or $49 and includes at least, you know, like $69 worth of product in it. And one bag has over $80 worth of product or over $100 worth of product. And look at stuff that's on clearance. There's always something on clearance or on sale. There's a really good price right now on one of the Selfie collection toys. I think it's a Do Not Disturb. But there's really good deals on that kind of stuff. And buy on a sale day. Only buy, when you buy this kind of stuff, only buy it on a sale day. You should try to place all your orders on a sale day, which is pretty much every weekend. So if your order's big enough. But this is one idea to get some business through posting. This is the, I printed out, I got this from somebody else. I couldn't find the one I actually did, but it's like, say I gave you a ring, now give me a ring, and you'll get, book a party and get, you know, you could put $25 in bonus freebies if you don't want to do 50. Must be held, by, you know, whatever date you want. This one says must be held. This is from 2014. Must be held October, November, December 2014 with a minimum of 10 guests. Or they can have a $25 gift certificate to be used only at a party on a purchase of $50 or more. So that means they have to, if they don't have the party, they have to refer you to a friend to have a party. So that would still get you a booking. So, and then you put your information. You can put whatever special you want, but this is just an idea, and you can make up your own little card if you want. But this is just to give you an idea of, you know, just something cute and different and cheap and easy that you could do for the season, something seasonal, because you have a lot of moms coming to your front door, or you'll be seeing a lot if you're out there with your own kids trick-or-treating. Here are some, oh God, what do you call them? The headers, whatever, for the Facebook events. I know they've changed the size of them now on Facebook. It makes me nuts every time they change it. So now they're shorter. I just cut and paste and put them back together again to make them shorter or resize them. But these are some cute. And the bottom one's for a Halloween bachelorette party. I thought that was cute. But look around, even in like Diamond Divas, you can find some cool cover photos for all the different seasons. Some more fall and holiday. Thanksgiving turkey trot. A turkey trot is when you... I tell a bunch of people it's just like having a catalog party, basically. You figure ladies are going to see a lot of people over the Thanksgiving holiday. They're going to be going to, you know, Thanksgiving dinners, sometimes more than one if, you know, they got 2 sides of the family to go to. And what you do is you give them a little packet with some catalogs, some order forms, and they basically get orders. You want to try to get 10 hostesses to get at least $100 in orders each. That gives you like $1,000 party. And you give them, you know, something in return. And I'll show you the letter. I got this from Stacy Cash. Show you the letter that goes with it in a second. At Christmas, I do a suggested gift list. You have to shop for mom, dad, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, babysitter, bus driver, you know, grandma, you know, like just down the list. And then I have things from Pure Romance suggested for each one of these people that everybody typically has to buy something for. So I'll show you that in a minute. I have that, and I actually just put that up again in the team group because somebody asked me from the meeting. And then we do the Sexy Santa Pink Elephant. It's like, have you ever heard of the white elephant that people do? We call it the Dirty Santa gift exchange at our holiday team party. It's when everybody brings a gift of like $25 value, and it's all wrapped up and they exchange it. Well, here's the difference. They pay us $25 cash for each gift. We bring the gifts, and then they exchange them and open them and steal them from each other, and they're all our products. So you can do that with or without a demo. You can say, I can drop you tell me how many people you have coming, if you're having a ladies get together, or a cookie recipe exchange party, or all different things they can do at Christmas time, because the ladies get together with their friends over the holidays. And you can just ask how many gifts they want. Everybody pays the hostess, and then you go collect the money and bring the gifts. You have them gift wrapped in gift bags, but they're all ready for them to exchange. If you do it that way, you might want to put a little product card in with each thing so they know what it is. And if you do it that way, put in a little slip in each one that they can place an order, and the person who held the party will get hostess benefits just as if you had done the party. So that is a really good idea that works really well Christmas. This worked well for a lot of girls. And lots of times you're not doing a whole demo. You're just dropping off the stuff, or you're doing a quickie demo as they open it. You could have them demo it. It's a good way to find new people for your team and to start building a team, and have them describe the product. Or if it's Gucci, most of the women, not everybody, but a lot of women know. At least one person in the room is probably going to know what Gucci is, and have them describe what it is. But I have some graphics on that one too after this slide. PR Cash, think Kohl's Cash. Spend $50, get $5 to spend between these 2 weeks. So you could spend $100, get $5, or spend $100, get $10. Whatever increments you want. I did this years ago when we were still slumber parties, and it worked like crazy, and hardly anybody turned in their cash during that time frame. So, yeah, it was kind of phenomenal, because people would spend more to get to the next $50 to get another $5 coupon, and almost nobody remembered to turn it in. I even sent an email out to see if anybody would. Excuse me. And a few people did, but not that many. It really didn't cost me a lot, and it definitely got me more sales. Excuse me. You could run a holiday host contest. You could either do the high hostess, whoever has the biggest party. And believe me, the girls will get competitive. I did this at Valentine's Day last year, not this year, last year. And my top two parties were over $3,000 and like $2,950. So, yeah, they were battling it out, like, really, and asking me, am I close? Am I close? I can get some more outside orders. So, like, they were continuing to get orders in. The one was continuing to get orders in after the party. The other one was 3,000 at her house. So, but that's another way, because they're in competition with each other. Or you could do it that they get an entry for every, for hosting on a weeknight, they get an extra entry. If that's whenever you want to book. If you want to book weekend parties, give them an extra entry for booking on your nights you really want to work. For me, I'd rather do weeknights than weekends. So if they book a weeknight party, I give extra entries. If they have more than 10, for every 10 guests, they get a certain number of entries. For every $1,000 in sales, they get a certain number of entries. Things like that. And I'll spell it all out in the letter. And I have that too, I think, in here. But that's another way to make the girls compete, really get them excited about their party, and really have them push to get more people there, make sure everybody's buying something. Host your own holiday party. I find it's best to do it between Christmas and New Year's. A lot of people, because anything you have that's being discontinued, you could maybe clear out at a discount, give them a little post-holiday sale. I always advertise it as, when I've done it, as come get what you really wanted for Christmas. So for what the ladies didn't get, but we know what they really want. So that's a good way to get them there. And lots of times they have some holiday money to spend, or if they have some Visa gift cards, we can take them just like credit cards. Packages and other, sales ideas. I do a lot of packages at the holidays. I have a flyer on that too. All right, so here was the turkey trot. This is like the, this is what Stacy Cash does it. She starts doing it in October, the end of October. Want a fun way to collect some orders and potentially have $1,000 in outside sales in November? Do a turkey trot. This year, I'm calling mine a Butterball Brawl. This is from like a couple of years ago. Here is what I'll post next month. Excuse me. My Butterball Brawl is underway. I need 10 ladies who want to participate. Want to earn some free products? Sweet. Message me for more info about how to participate in my Butterball Brawl. And then this is what she says when after they message her. And then she tells them it's basically a catalog party with fun perks. You collect a few orders and I reward you. Want to do it? And then, you know, when she does this, she uses a picture of something, and I have it actually in the next slide, to make it look appealing so they want to know more. Only give enough info in your post, you know, and enough info to pique their interest. And then when they message you, give them the details. Remember, anything more than a paragraph, they won't read, so keep it short, keep it sweet, and to the point, and end with a question. So, want to do it was how she ended it. So, you know, go after it seriously. It is a good time of year. So this is the picture she posted with it. Is like everything ready to go, like her envelopes, and she puts a pen in, and, you know, her personalized pen, and order forms that she actually prints up. I think I have that on the next page. And I actually have the letter here. So this is what she tells them how it works. So everybody gets, book your party and get a turkey trot bag. So it's filled with catalogs, order forms to take to your Thanksgiving gathering. And then share, shop, and collect. So share it with friends, family, collect the orders, and then close out your party by November 30th. So this is from 2014. And she tells them, I can stop by your house, so you can mail me the order forms no later than December 2nd. And at this time, I'll collect all the orders you've collected, and we'll discuss what you've earned for free. And you can place your order as well. So here's what they get. For every $10 spent, the customer's name will be put in a drawing for a chance to win a $50 gift certificate with Pure Romance products. You can make it whatever you want. It could be a couple of products that you have left over. It could be some discontinued scents. It could be a gift basket of discontinued things, whatever you need to move. And, you know, that way it won't cost you any additional. Each customer who places an order over $100 will receive a free gift valued between 10 and 15. So that could be, what's 10, 15 bucks? Anything from a blindfold to a date night game to, the Bosom Buddy's like 18 now, isn't it? What's 15? Oh, Sensations is 16. You know what I mean. You'll find stuff. So, the coupon book for lovers is like $7. Well, it's not 10, but you know what I mean. All right. I think the lipsticks are on sale for 10 right now. They got some stuff on sale, and I'm going, why is it on sale? Yeah, Afterglow Flirt is on sale, and I was kind of surprised at that. Yeah, Obsessed is on sale for 16 bucks. So if you make 40%, it's like 10 bucks, I think, $9 or $10. But yeah, so it's there's some really odd stuff on sale. Things I didn't know they were discontinuing. All right. So, and then people who book a party to be held in December or January, she says, will get $25 in free products at their party, in addition to the hostess incentive. So she's also throwing in, like, hey, anybody who books a party, you know, and you could even give the hostess some credit or give her a gift if that party holds, that actually got it booked for you if it's one of the customers and not her. And then the hostess benefits. All with a qualified party will receive, so all you need is $150 in orders or more. So if you got 10 people to do $150, that would be $1,500 in sales for you, without really doing anything but collecting these orders. You didn't have to go do a party. You just had other people do the work, then collect the orders, and then get the orders mailed to each person, or delivered to them if they're local. So they'll receive an extra $100 to put towards the party sales. A qualified party includes at least 3 orders besides your own, and a total of $150 or more. So what she's saying is, in adding $100, it's a $150 party if they had the minimum. She'd add $100 towards the sale. So saying it's $250, so they get $25 in free product instead of $15, which is smart, because that's even less than saying double host credits, because you're doing all the work and I'm sitting at home and I don't have to drag all my stuff to your house. So that's a pretty good deal. Let's see. Each hostess of a so it's like you're giving them $10 extra, no matter what their party total is. Each hostess of a qualified party will receive a silver bullet as a thank you gift. I don't think we can buy these anymore. You could put whatever you want in there. You could say something just as cheap. I'm trying to think what is good. Again, look at the sale. Look at the sale. Everybody has at least 150 in sales. Figure out what's worth it to you. It could be a lip gloss, or I'm trying to think of what's good and cheap. Like Spicy Dice, or date night game, or blindfold, or like whatever you want to do, or anything you have that maybe, you know, is discontinued and you want to get rid of. And then the hostess will receive 15 of the party retail sales in free products. So you'll receive at least 25 in free stuff of your choice with a qualified party. So that's what she's saying. The minimum is at least 25. Half off items. So she gives 40% off any one item if you have this much in sales, and you can make it 30% off. You don't have to just put discounted, hostess discount, and put what you want. So remember, they're doing all the work. You're not going out to do a party, and you're still, still collecting the orders. God, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I went, wow. What the hell did I do? I apologize. No. I gotta go back over here. Sorry about that. God, how the heck? Oh, I hit the wheel. I'm so used to scrolling up and down. I apologize. Okay, so encourage your family or friends to book a party, and you'll receive a $25 gift certificate to use towards product at their party. Party must be booked by January 15th. So they're saying the party has to be held by then. So she prints up separate order forms like this to make it less confusing for them, and just has them turn this in. It's totally up to you. You can use the half blank order forms that you can purchase on the Pure Romance site in the business section, in the business supply section, or you can make up your own like this. Here's my suggested gift list. Like I said, I break it down. Say, save yourself a trip to the mall by buying all your gifts with Pure Romance or Judy, and help our hostess get a great free shopping spree. Pure Romance is more than only adult romance products. We have something for everyone on your list. Now, when I book parties, I kick this off usually the second week in November. I had my hostess on November 8th request, beg me to do this starting with her party. So I am, because she booked off a $2,500 party, and I want to make her happy because it was her mom's party that was that much. I said, no problem. Plus, it's fun to get in the holiday spirit. So what I do is when I start doing my hostess packets for those parties, I print this out 2 to a sheet, and then I cut it down. I have a paper cutter because I used to do Stampin' Up! Before this and make cards, handmade cards. So I cut it in half, and then I even trim off the top and bottom so it's only like this big. So I can fold it in half and stick it in an invitation and with an envelope. So I do my invitations with envelopes. That's just me. I don't like everybody's business being in a postcard, so I always try to get envelopes to fit my invitations. I actually print my own invitations. I don't buy the postcards from Pure Romance. That way I can personalize them, and I can send them ready to hand out, ready to mail invitations. When the hostess will give me her guest list, I mail them for her with her return address on them. I just find when I do that, the party never cancels. So, here are the people most people buy for, and especially if they have kids. If they have kids, they're buying for the teachers, the bus drivers. Most people have a hairdresser. Sometimes they have somebody who does their nails every week or two that they buy a little gift for. So these are perfect, gifts from us. This is from last year. I have to update it and take off what's been discontinued, like Skinny Dip. Skinny Dip, no, that came in last year. I have to take off what's been discontinued and put in the stuff that is new, like the Afterglow. Afterglow make a great stocking stuffer and perfect for even a teen girl or a babysitter. So this shows people. If I put it with the invitations, it shows, and I also put a picture of this up in the event, so people can come ready to gift shop, because otherwise they think they're going to a sex toy party, especially if they've never been to one of your parties before. And this lets them know in advance, hey, bring your gift shopping money and your list of people you need to buy for, and do some of the shopping here. And I put things on sale. I'm competing with Kohl's. I'm competing with every place else that sells stuff for Christmas. So, if I'm in competition with them, I got to at least give them a deal. And I only do this at Christmas time. And everybody knows that. And I have people that book every year at Christmas time for that reason. And I have my first $10,000 month in December. Back in like 2011, I think it was. So this really is that, and this is what pushed me over that amount. So it's really very good. It has been extremely successful, and it's something that, when I first did, nobody else was doing. This is something I created that at the time I didn't see anybody else doing, and Heather Pillow even asked me to send it to her back then, because she's like, that's a great idea. But yeah, it's really important to include this with the host packet so they can hand it out with the invites to their friends. Like I said, so the ones who aren't on Facebook also get the notice that, oh, wow, I can do Christmas shopping here. I didn't know they sold this kind of stuff. I thought they, only sold things for the bedroom. So this really lets people know that we're a lot more than sex toys. And then I do holiday specials. Now, I'm crazy. Don't do my specials. I'm insane. I did this last year. I was making 55%, and I always buy on a sale day. So I was making at least 60% on a sale day or better. So I do buy 3, get this for this amount on things that make great stocking stuffers, great gifts. Things like Coochie, Body Dew, Skinny Dip, Serenity and the Heartthrob together for a discount. I do things that I can buy by 6-packs too. Notice all these things you can buy by 6-packs. Body Silk, Basic Instinct. I sell a ton of that because people who suffer from migraines buy it for their friends. Because they find it works for their migraines. They put it on their temples and they feel the migraine coming on, and it cuts it off from getting worse. That's what 3 dozen or more than 3 dozen of my clients swear by. So like they'll buy it for their friends who get migraines. So I do a 3 for deal on that, and that sells well. But anything, and I usually try to pick one toy that is on the lower end, like under $100. We used to have a toy with slumber parties that was like $32, and it was just like a little slim black clitoral vibrator with 3 speeds and rhinestones around it. And it was $32, and I would do a 3 for a deal. I would sell out of them like crazy because they would get it for their girlfriends. Like, it's a great gift. You want to give your best friend something that'll make her smile, give her an orgasm. So, but yeah, and my best-selling special is the Hot Heart special. I do buy 4, get 1 free, or buy 5, get 1 free. I've done both. So, and I gift wrap them. So, I have them all gift wrapped, and I bring them to the party that way, starting in November. And anything I have to back order if I run it, because I do run out sometimes, because I will sell like sometimes 4 or 5 5-packs at a party. So, and I actually told people I do that, and the people coming to the party on November 8th, they're like, I need to get some Hot Hearts for gifts, and I said, yep, they'll be on special. So I don't mind doing that because, I like to help people, and then they're also handing out something we sell to somebody who wasn't at the party, and if they really like it, they might want to order more or see what else we have to offer. So I think it's a good idea. But don't do any prices that will break your bank. And it also depends. For girls who have been in a while and are trying to hit year-end sales goals for prizes or for recognition, then you might want to go for the retail and give up a little more of your profit. But for most people, it's about making money. So just give a small discount. Just give, 10 or 15%. And do it on things that you can buy in bulk. Do it on things that you can order in 6-packs, so that you can buy, and buy everything on a sale day, because then you're making more than your 40 or 45 or 50%. You're getting additional 15% off. That's a good sale. Everybody gets 60% off. That's a good sale. And the $26.50 shipping is always a good sale, especially if it's with a discount. But I do like a bath set, for a discount. I do your Sexy Santa Man. I do the Ultimate Man package, which includes a toy. And I still have a dozen of these in stock, so it still will until I sell out of the Joyride. That's the vibrating, the sleeve with a vibrator. I sell them like crazy. Especially Christmas, Father's Day, and Valentine's Day. Then a sizzling massage, a game package, a backdoor package, a 50 Shades of Grey package. Ultimate Adventures in Toyland is like my killer package. And then I do a discount on the swings. So, because I sell more swings between Christmas and Valentine's than I do any other time of the year. This is a Sexy Santa party. Everybody brings $25 cash. They'll each receive a wrapped gift value between $30 and $60. Make most of them $30 value. Each guest takes turns opening a gift. They can choose their original gift or steal and open one. Everyone goes home with a fun, pure romance gift. Stick around after the game to see a presentation of Santa's Little Helpers, the top 10 gift-giving must-haves from Pure Romance. So space is limited. So this, like I said, you can drop it off and do it, or you can do it with a demo. This is the one I do. Same difference. I can put these up in the group. PR cash. Like I said, think Kohl's. Spend $50, get $5, or $10 to spend. $5 is plenty. In PR cash or PR bucks, whatever you want to call them. Example, for November parties, cash they earn can be spent between December 1st and December 10th. It's whatever you decide. So you just print it up. You print up like something with like 6 or 8 to a page, cut them up, have them at the party to hand out. I did this, like I said, in Slumber Party. I printed up Judy's Slumber bucks and gave $5 for every 50 they spent, reminding them in the ordering room when they were close to that next 50, and it definitely increased my sales. It's easy to do, and think about how you'll spend a little more at Kohl's knowing you're going to get cash back, even though you don't always remember to spend the cash back. At least I don't. This can be done year round, really. Whenever you want to increase your sales a little bit, it's a good little trick. And honestly, a very small percentage of the people come back with it to use. Holiday host contest. This is one I did for the Valentine's Day. I did a romance basket that didn't have just our products in it. And like I said, I'm crazy. And then I also gave a prize to the high hostess. So there was a drawing, and this is how they earned entries for the drawing, and I can share this in the group as well. And then there is the high hostess, who got just additional free shopping spree. I really booked my calendar very heavy that year. I think I had a $9,000 or $10,000 February, and for me, that's like I only do 4 to 6 parties a month. And I had a really big January too. So it was, this I did not mind doing at all, and I get, some of these things at a discount. So, okay, host your own holiday party. Host during the week between Christmas and New Year's. Advertise it as a come get what you really wanted for Christmas. Push that they want to be ready to ring in the new year properly. And you have all the goodies to make that happen. It's also a good time to do a end-of-year clearance sale. Move what you can't sell at your parties. If you've moved on, to start showing only toys that are over $50, which should be your goal. You shouldn't show anything under $59. And then move out those cheaper toys in clearance, because you don't want to have to carry them around anymore. Just carry like one of each, just in case you can't talk someone up. Give entries in a drawing for each shopping friend they bring that you didn't invite, and make flyers in advance and start putting in clients' bags at your parties now if you plan to do this. The earlier you can promote this, the better off you'll be, and they can share it with their friends, because you won't remember every person you meet that shopped from you. But if they have that flyer, they might stick it up on their fridge, they might put it aside so they remember to come. You never know. Packages and other sales ideas. Like I said, my best sellers are the Hot Heart 5-pack and the Ultimate Man package. Get some organza bags. Yeah, I've got one in front of me, but I don't have my camera on. So, the wine bag size is what I use for the man package. I put the sleeve in. I put whipped. I put and they can choose 2 men's products, like either the shave cream, the clean, and the spray. And I do it at like a discount, like 10% off is plenty. Offer gift wrapping on anything, if you're doing a party close to the holidays. Do a holiday wish list that they can send to their partner, and then their partner knows what they want. And the easiest thing for sales is to do 2 for or 3 furs, like I showed you on the other page, like 3 basic instincts at a discount, 3 coochies, or 3 body dews, things that sell, 3 skinny dips, things that would make really good stocking stuffers that you can buy for anybody. I am not doing it this cheap again this year, but I didn't have a ton of parties last year because I got sick, so I didn't really lose money. I had a lot of Hot Hearts. I haven't had to order Hot Hearts since last November. I had a lot of Hot Hearts left over because I was sick from Thanksgiving from just after Thanksgiving until March. So I have not ordered Hot Hearts in a really long time, and now I'm getting ready to start stocking up on them again. But Hot Hearts, you can give it to grandma. I mean, this is something you can literally give to anybody on your gift list, and it's cheap. People like gifts. Like if you make it cost, like, okay, we pay $16, you can buy them in a 6-pack, so you get them at a better discount. Buy them on a sale day, and you'll get them at an even better discount. I mean, if you buy them on a good sale day, like a day where you can buy 50% off at least, you'll be getting them at $8 a piece. So if you can sell them to them for $12 a piece, something around that, that's actually not bad. You're making 50% profit on what you paid. You're giving them a deal. They're going to remember you. You're going to earn their loyalty with that, because that's another thing I find. And they're going to have gifts that are $12 each. And they will buy a 5-pack, because who doesn't like to have extra gifts in the house just in case there's that one person you forgot, like, oh crap, I forgot to buy her a gift. And you don't need anything big. You just need something little to show that you thought of the person. So I give them gift wrapped. You don't have to go that far. They love it. Gift wrap, pre-wrapped, ready to go. And this is the way I advertise it when I do vendor events. Vendor events are another way to get more business this time of year. Here's the like naughty or nice list. This is the wish list that the wife can make out. And then, you know, you put in your information. She can give this to her husband, or she can give it to you and tell you where to mail it. The party raffle. This is a raffle sheet. You can do this year long. I used to do it all year long. Do you want 150 added to your party total? What they do is collect $3 for each square. You can do this anywhere from $1 to $3. $3 for each square. If they sell all 50, that's another $150 that's been collected. The winner gets that. However many dollars were collected, the winner of the raffle gets that to spend at the party. This adds that onto your party, because you don't do this drawing until after all the orders have been placed. I did this year round, and I did it with retired product and handed out a goodie bag that was valued at what they collected. Usually a little bit more because it was discontinued product and I was looking to get rid of it, but I would put toys in. I would put, you know, I did a $175 basket if they collected 150. And I would do like a bag with like tissue paper, make it all pretty. And I had one woman that filled 3 of these things. She did two $2 ones and one $3 one. So she added, let's see, it was 100, 200, 350 to her party total. Just by selling 3 of these raffle sheets. And what I do for the drawing, you could cut this up. That would make you crazy though, because you'd be doing it at the party. What I did was I got white poker chips. And they come in sleeves of 50. I have extras if you need some. We used to sell them. I have a garage full. White poker chips. And I took a marker and wrote 1 through 50 on 50 poker chips. Then I put them in a toy tote. So I just did the drawing out of that. So that's all I would carry to my party, was the toy tote with the poker chips in it. It took up no space at all. I could throw it in my purse. So that's another thing you can do year round. And I can put all of this on the website, and you can edit this and throw your logo in. It's just done in Word. All right, packages and other sales I do. Keep in mind you're competing with stores for their holiday shopping. Flash sale time. I wouldn't suggest doing one unless you've been in a year or longer. It's a lot of work, which is why I'm doing this, because Taylor just did the flash sale one. If you have been in over a year and you want to give it a try, most do it in November or early December. Not suggested in your first year. The replay is up. We recorded it on Wednesday night, so be sure to watch that if you want to learn about flash sales. And if you've been in a year or more, give it a go. You just want to make sure you have enough Facebook friends and enough clients that would be interested and would make it worth your while. The raffle squares, send that in the hostess packet and explain it to the hostess. New products are coming. Oh, this was back then. We did that already. We just had a new product. What was it called? All Inclusive. It came out yesterday. I'm excited about that one. That's fabulous. It's bath friendly. It's rechargeable. It's flexible. It's good for using as a couple's toy, using individually, using for the clitoris. It's insertable, so you can use it vaginally. I mean, my God, it's so versatile. I think the clients are going to love that. And the price point's good. And I want to pick up as many as I can at $99 and offer that as my discount, because that's what I paid for it. For like the Christmas holiday special, treat yourself to this, you know. When I get a savings at this time of year, sometimes I like to pass it along. When it's something like that. So there's probably going to be, I'm not sure, there might be another like 1 or 2 new products out before the end of the year. I'm not positive, but I know for sure in January. The first week in January is always our new product launch with a new catalog. We get 3 new catalogs a year. January, we get one in the spring, usually in April, the end of March, beginning of April, whenever World Conference is. And we get one in the summer at national training. So it was in August this year. So it's almost always in August. So that you can plan on it. All the other things in between, if you don't want to sell those things, don't sell those things. They're temporary. They're limited edition. Don't worry about it. If you want to offer them to your clients, print out a flyer and just order them. Say, oh, these are so popular. We don't even have them in yet. just show them the flyer, but before you take their order, make sure it's still in stock, because once those things sell out, they're gone for good. But don't bother stocking up on that stuff unless it's something you really, want, or you've been in a while and you know what will sell, what you can move. Until you know what you can move, don't stock up on limited edition things. Like I said, unless it's something you're in love with and you're so passionate, you can sell it. Start thinking about 2018 goals in the next month. It's pretty much this month. And finish this year's, readjust your goals as you need to, and check in on them weekly to make necessary adjustments. Next meeting is on goal setting for the rest of the year, as well as to be ready to kick off the new year with your goals and know where you want to be a year from then. Okay, we're going to discuss that at the meeting on November 19th. I just changed the date to the 19th because a few people told me the other date was not good. Holiday booking ideas and persuasion. House is decorated. Why not have the girls over to show it off? Right? They did all that work to decorate their house and nobody comes over. So why not have a fun ladies' night? Everyone loves to get together this time of year. It's another persuasive thing to say. Earn free gifts for your holidays. They could do their holiday shopping with their free shopping spree. Theme parties, holiday cookie exchange, ugly sweater party. They do the dirty Santa, pink elephant gift exchange, or pink Santa, whatever they want to call it. Breakfast with the boys, a crock pot of hot cocoa, and you'll bring the boys, which are the toys. Bad mom's holiday party, naughty or nice party. You can just anything theme you can think of that might sound Christmassy. Okay, 12 Days of Christmas booking game. I have a picture of that coming up. This is a great way to book parties for Christmas. It is the one that has worked best for me to book parties at Christmas time. 12 Days of Christmas sale. I know a few people had success with that. Sarah did one last year, and that was her first full year in. Do 12 days of sales that you either email or set up a group for, and each day you post a new sale. You can have a different theme each day. I think there are some notes on that in Destination Success, too, if you look. So go into that Facebook group and search. Remember, use that search bar. When you're in Destination Success, set a timer, number one, when you go in there, because you will lose a day or two in there before you realize the time has passed. And number two, know what you're looking for. Decide what you want to learn that day. Go in there, enter it in the search box. If it's one person you want to learn from, like I want to hear what Dana Barrish said, or Kelly Ellis Neal, or somebody else you saw do something and you want to see what else they have up there for you to learn from. Search whatever it is you want to search in the search box, and then set a timer for how long you're going to spend in there, because it will suck your day away. There's so much information. I've been in 11 years, and it still sucks my day away if I go in there and don't do that. I have to set my time. So vendor events. Vendor events are cheap this time of year. You can get a table for like $25, $35. Just make sure when you do vendor events to get it approved by corporate. Because I know somebody who just got in trouble for that, not on our team, but she told me about her little ordeal with corporate calling her because somebody called her on it. And they find out if they try to sign up for that event too, and they found out you did, they may call corporate to see if you got permission to do that event. So just keep that in mind. And it's really easy to do. All you have to do is go into, I think it's in personal events, or it's under my business. I cannot remember. Personal events, is that it? I have to log in again. Yeah, you need to get permission. It's really simple. It is really easy. Yes, under personal events, there's an event request form. So it's under events in the pink bar at the top of the COO, Consultant Online Office, drop down to personal events. And then it's an event request form, and you just fill it out what it is. They see these all the time, so just say vendor event, or whatever, middle school's Christmas vendor event. Number of expected attendees it asks for. You can just estimate the type of event, and it'll say, let's see, like bar and grill event, bridal show, EOO would be an evening of opportunity, career expo, festival, fundraising, sporting, SSS event. I don't know what that is, but I'm tired, so maybe I just can't think. Trade share, vendor fair. I mean, you could say it's a vendor fair. Women's show if it's just for women, or other event. And then just put the event address and the dates and everything. It's so easy. And then you put your any other consultants working with you on the event, get their consultant ID to put in. It sometimes takes a few days to get it approved, but 100% of the time it's approved unless somebody else put in for that same event, and that's another way you'll find out. I'd still have whoever is doing the event hold the event, but then immediately go in and just fill out the form. It's just to cover your butt. That's all. You never know. Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, you could always run one of them. That's, different than a flash sale. So if you've been in less than a year, think about having a Black Friday sale or a Cyber Monday sale, whichever's easier for you to work. And, you could do specials every so many hours. You could do an early bird special, like, hey, while you're out standing in line to buy stuff at the store at 4 a.m, how about you, tell me what you want, and I'll take 25% off your order until 7 a.m. Get your order to me by, I used to do, get your order to me by 6 a.m. and I'll give you 40% off. And then from 6 to 8, I think I did 35% off. And then, it went down from there. So the earlier you got me your order, and they only had to text it or email it to me because I was asleep. They had to send me, and I could see the timestamp, so I knew what time they got it in at. And I had people order like $500-600 worth of stuff. And I was always making that discount less than I made. But it was a good way to bump up my sales at the holidays. And it's like a thank you to my clients. So that's why I do the flash sale now instead of that. But that's what I did until we had Facebook. So, and I would do it through email. Let's see, Sexy Santa Sacks. It's just like a gift package, except you go and get it in a, put it in a Santa stocking like you get at the dollar store. Let's Get Jolly packages. Same thing, just different name. You could just pick a cute name for it, and that's what you call it. Gift certificates for them or their partners to buy. Always offer gift certificates. You can search on either Diamond Divas or in our group. I think you find templates for a gift certificate. If you can't find one, let me know and I'll send you one. Lingerie. I sold lingerie from November to February more than any other time of the year. I got to start putting it back in my parties. Offer private holiday shopping appointments. That's another one, especially for people who like lingerie. But, if you offer that, that's good. Stop and shop. So you can have men, too, at a stop and shop. A men's only night of shopping where they can come and shop for their wives or partners. No demos. That's the difference. You can sell to men. You can have them in for an open house. You cannot demonstrate product for them. That's the difference. So they can't. That's why they can't be at a party. So stop and shops. You could just have certain hours. Hey, from 4 to 6 on Monday or Tuesday night, come on by, and I'll gift wrap for you, and I'll whatever you want. Just set up a little gift wrapping station, or even put out gift wrap, Scotch tape, and some bows, some cheap bows you get at the dollar store, and have a wrapping station where they can wrap their own stuff. This was the 12 days of Christmas booking game. I take 12 boxes. The easiest ones to do are like this. Okay, these are the ones somebody else did. I do them really nice, but like really nice ribbon because I'm big on that, like Martha Stewart. But you can buy the jewelry boxes, 9 to a pack, I think it is, or 6 to a pack at the dollar store for $1. And they have like 3 different sizes: the little one, the like rectangle or square one, and then the long skinny one. And they're white, and then you just gift wrap them. And what you do is you put a picture from the catalog. So I save my old catalogs. If you need an old catalog, let me know because I've got a bunch of them. I save my old catalog, and lots of times I'll put discontinued products in there too. I'll put something current, at least 1 or 2 current toys, and I'll put at least 1 high-end toy in those 12 boxes. So it's 12 different things. I wrap them up, and then I put them out on a tray at my parties. And I have 12 dates that I have highlighted on my calendar that I really want to book between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I say, pick one of my 12 days of Christmas. And you get to pick a box. And whatever's in that box, you get for your party. So when I'm showing things through the demo, I say, oh, this is in one of these boxes here. You could get it for free by hosting a party. You can put a minimum on the party. You could put, you need an $800 party or $700 party to get a $189 toy. Do the math. See what makes sense for you. All right. But that worked really well for me. And I was sick last year, so I didn't get to do it. I'm looking forward to doing it this year. Let's see. So even more ideas. 2020 party. 20 guests. If they have 20 guests there and if every guest orders, they get 20% off. Each person gets 20% off. That's a little nuts, but if you really want sales and you really want to promote something, it's a 2020 party, and Stacy Cash calls it her Barbara Walters party. Candy aisle to checkout. When you set up your ordering room, have a little area where they're going to check out with you. That maybe you put some blindfolds, date night game, some lip gloss, some maybe Basic Instinct, stocking stuffers. You can either choose to do shit that costs less, oh, excuse me, stuff that costs less than $15 or $16, or do things that fit in a stocking. Okay, so pick which way you want to go, or try each one, see which works better, and tell them they can out. Did you want to add any of these things on? Take a couple of bucks off. You know, oh, this is usually 15. Do you want to add this one for, if you spend $100, you can add this one for $10 tonight for like the game. You could set an incentive. If they spend this much, they can purchase one of these things for 50% off or 40% off. Bonus buys. Have a list of items at one price, say $10 or $12. Spend $50, get one bonus buy. Spend $100, get two bonus buys, etc. $20 or under items, and preferably things you buy by 6-pack. Like Hot Heart would be good for that, because it's $16. If you buy it by 6-pack, it's even less than that. Inventory blowout at your post-holiday party. Host coaching is super important this time of year because people get busy. So stay in touch with your hostesses, keep them excited, and make sure you're posting in their events leading up, like especially that last week or two leading up to their party. Not every day until the last few days, but starting a couple weeks out, make sure you're posting something in there every few days at least. Giftless game. I knew somebody who did a game that they would have them take out their pens and a piece of scrap paper they give them, and they would write down everybody they have to Christmas shop for. And then you would go over the things they could buy for those people. So that's another way to do it without handing out. You could hand out the list then of what you suggest to give to them. New Year's parties. I used to, a lot of people find it hard to book the very first week in January. I used to book almost every weeknight the first week in January because I offered New Year's toast, something so stupid and little. But I would bring a bottle of champagne. I know that may be frowned upon, but I would make sure everybody's over 21. I got like the cheap throwaway champagne glasses off Amazon, the ones you put the little bottoms on, and I would just pour a little bit of champagne for each person. It would take one, I would buy like a $10 or $12 bottle of champagne, and I would pour like just a little bit for each person. And then we would go around the room and everybody would say what the New Year's resolution is. And I could do a party on January 2nd or January 3rd, and people would go around and what was your New Year's did you have a New Year's resolution? What was it? Could you share it with us? They share it and say, okay, did you break it yet? And most of them had already broken it by like the 2nd or 3rd of the month. So everybody laughs. It's a good thing to have everybody kind of loosen up and unwind before you start the party. And I used to have people that would book just because they thought, oh my God, that's such a good idea. Oh, I would love to do that. And I remember the first year I offered this, I booked 4 parties out of 5 days that I wanted to book during the week. They were all weeknight parties, which is what I like. All right, start thinking now about Valentine's Day and 50 Shades. Start booking January and November. Because you really want to put that, I need to get you in my calendar before it fills up. 50 Shades is coming out. We're going to be slammed. Even if you're new, talk like that. Because they like to book with people they think don't have, are busy. They want to make sure they book and they don't miss out. So you want to make sure you let them know you don't want them to miss out on something. This is when I really like to run a host contest, because this is when it's a good time of year for selling and selling more. Because it's Valentine's season. With 50 Shades coming out, they buy even more. So it is a good time to run a host contest. The parties are all usually good parties and high sales. We do more parties this time of year. Take advantage. It is a busier time of year. So if you can clear more of your calendar out and want to make some coin, that is the time of year to do it. Host a movie night. I'm not talking about renting a movie theater, because that's for people who've been in a long time, and it takes a lot of money to do. But show the first movie. Like, have people over, put a DVD on of the first movie, or find a place you can do it. If you have friends that have a bar or a back room or something. Back room, that sounds horrible. Like, I have friends that have a winery. I want to talk to them about maybe showing the first 50 Shades, or the first Bad Moms one night, and doing a little demo before we show the movie. Plan a 50 Shades themed packages. I would wait until January to see if they come out with any 50 Shades products, because before the last 2 movies, we did have a limited edition product line that came out in January before the movie. Do a multi-host Valentine's or 50 Shades party. Find a location, have 3 to 5 hosts at one party. So it's great for people who say they don't have room to do a party or not enough friends. So that's a good way to knock out 3 to 5 parties in one night. And it would make it worth the rental fee of a venue. But if you have a VFW or something, you can rent for like $100, and you can definitely get at least three hostesses to sign on and invite their guests there. Honestly, I'm sure you would more than make your money back, and it might be good to do a party that big so you can, see what that's like. Talk up Valentine's Day and 50 Shades starting now. Let them know that if they want to party, they best be on your list, because you're going to book up fast, and you would hate to see them miss out. All right, remember, kit sales going on until Sunday. This is only good till Sunday, so that $149 kit is probably going to go to $199 again, or God forbid, $219. $339 is a really good price for that deluxe kit. If you have people on the fence, talk to them. Let them know, like, we don't do these sales all the time. We probably won't have another good sale until the end of the year, and that kit probably won't ship until January. Now is the time of year to get into. Here's a little thing to think about. If they want to take full advantage of the Valentine season, they don't want to get in any later than this month, because you can't set a business up and be up and running to fully take advantage of that kind of season in a week. So you want to get in now, learn the business, get your feet wet, start having some parties before the end of the year, and then get ready to hammer it with Valentine's Day. So really, now is the time. Upcoming meetings and trainings. We already did our meeting with Taylor. We moved it online because we only had 4 people coming when we moved it to Wednesday. We had a lot more coming when it was on Sunday. But she did how to hold a killer flash sale, basically. She doubled her flash sale in July from $7,500 last time to $15,000 this time. So she had lots of great tips that she got from the board of directors. Some of them, she kind of picked everybody's brains that had bigger sales and kind of put it together in what she was going to do. And no matter what your flash sales have been, if you've been in a year or more and if you've done a flash sale, double or triple it. Make that your goal. And pick out what will work for you, because I know it's a lot to do if you're not doing this full time, but you can certainly pull out the ideas that you think will really boost your sales and see what you can do and see if it works. Sunday, November 19th will be our end of the year with a bang and some bank. I added that in. And be ready to rock in 2018. So we're going to talk about year-end goals, so short-term goals for the rest of the year, and then we're going to talk about longer-term goals for next year. We're going to ask, where would you like to be a year from now? And really think about it, and I'll give you some exercises to do to help you do that. Sunday, December 10th is our party at Maggiano's in Cherry Hill at 5:30 p.m. Deposit is due on the 20th. I've already left the $500 deposit, and only a couple of people have RSVP'd. I sure as hell hope the people who voted for that date are all intending to come, because that's why I booked it. I need to have a minimum number of people there, or I'm stuck and my deposit is non-refundable. So I'm going to be paying $58 a person for people that aren't there if we don't hit the minimum. And then January, the dates to be announced, but I have, I'm going to be talking to a friend of mine who's a CPA, and she does do work with some direct sales people. I want her to come and cover taxes. All right. So especially for you newer girls, we'll go over what's legal to write off, what's legit, some things you might not think about, and how to do your taxes when you own your own business. So it'll be all kinds of tax tips for you that'll be very useful, whether you've been in a long time or a little bit. I'm sure you will find that useful. And that's it. So I will stop the share now, or I'll just go back to the beginning. Does it go back to the beginning? No, it doesn't. Darn it. Slideshow from the beginning. There we go. Okay, we'll just go back to there. All right. So, okay, so I don't think anybody's on, so I guess there'll be no questions. So I will put the recording up as soon as I can. Well, not that anybody hears that unless you're watching the replay. All right. Thank you for getting on. If you have any questions and you're watching this on the replay, just private message me or post it in the comments under the replay. All right. And really, for you newer girls watching this, pick what you want. Don't let this overwhelm you. Pick the things that sound like, oh, that's a really good idea. I think my friends would like that. Or I think, this would be good to get some new clients. Pick an idea or two that you like, and and go with it. Don't try to do 20 ideas at once. Pick a couple of things. Pick like something like, oh, here's a suggested gift list. Did you know almost 70% of our product is bath, body, and pampering products that make great gifts? We are not 70% toys, like everybody thinks. And I put a post up in each of my parties that says what pure romance is. It's like, for those who have never, aren't familiar with us or have never attended a party, I would like to let you know that almost 70% of our products are bath, body, and pampering, bath, beauty, and pampering, and that we are not just sex toys. We are so much more than that. And I hope they ever come and check us out. And it's tasteful, it's educational, and it's fun. So I really started doing that again recently. And I've had people say in the ordering room that they really appreciated that being up because they weren't sure if they were going to come or not. Either they had a bad experience at a party like this, or they just had never been to one and were a little leery. So it's always good to find something to put that up. And if you want me to share that, I will. But that's it. So any questions, just message me or post under the comments on the replay. And I hope you have a killer holiday season. All right, so I will stop this and end. Oh crap, where's the recording? End.